All week, we've been sharing stories, celebrating and exploring Spanish-speaking communities and individuals across the country. Well, here in Mobile County, one nonprofit is helping small businesses cook up a brighter future. WKRG News 5's Christina J. Harris shows us how the Continental Commissary Kitchen is making dreams a reality.
Flavor, tradition,
and we're gonna do ground beef with andouille sausage to give it like a Cajun twist to it.
and love.
Everything that we do is to honor my mom's memory and to make my mother-in-law proud.
All ingredients for a successful restaurant, and the Continental Commissary Kitchen in Mobile is giving businesses the space to work their magic.
Look at us cooking.
There you go.
Do I have to flip it?
Yes, we'll flip them.
Flip. Okay.
The Continental Commissary Kitchen is a nonprofit that began when owner Leda Javier noticed there wasn't enough Latin restaurants along the Gulf Coast with the resources needed to run a business.
We went around, we did some research. At the moment, there was only 2 commissary kitchens all around the area of Mobile, and they were both full. After that, one of them closed. AKA, there was only 1 commissary kitchen with a wait list. So we saw the huge need.
Director of Operations Nalim Sanchez explains how the kitchen helps restaurants get their food into the community.
We would sit them down, tell them the good, the bad, the ugly, and then let them make a decision, right? If they decide to keep going, then we can serve as their commissary kitchen. But not just that, we will coach them throughout the way.
For 2 success stories, meet Christy Guillen, the owner of Grub to Go Cajun and Caribbean Catering, and Victor Aviles, the owner of El Torito Mexican food truck. Both businesses feature family recipes passed down through generations.
How much our girls love cooking. I talked to him and I was like, hey, why don't we expand it, you know, make a Grub to Go here, but put our family's twist on it. My husband being Dominican and my youngest 2 daughters being raised partially in Puerto Rico, we decided we would do a blend of Dominican, Puerto Rican, and Cajun.
We used to sell food just like any other people, you know, just either at a home or a truck. We would just make our foods and just sell them like that, just, you know, trying to make a living, get by. But we finally gave into it and said, hey, we need to do like a food truck. We went on a limb. It was a risk.
After learning about the Continental Commissary Kitchen, they knew this would be the way to get their businesses up off the ground. And sure enough, their businesses have been going strong for over a year.
We've actually catered for a couple of events for the Hispanic Association. We've catered a couple of memorial services. We've had like some people do food prep with sandwiches, and we've done festivals. So it's grown.
Aviles says his business has grown so much, he's thinking of getting another truck.
You know, bring some like stuff, like old recipes from like families, you know, tres leches, churros, like just Mexican desserts, nothing but just desserts.
While the kitchen was created because of a need for Latin restaurants, others use the kitchen as well, like Angelia Needles and Jason Needles with A&J Catering.
Well, as you can see, we're not Hispanic. But, you know, being here in the kitchen with Nalim and Miss Leda, the other chefs that are Latin American or Hispanic American, they are, you know, help us to understand the culture behind their food, and they tell us things about the foods that they have in their cultures and the things that they typically have in a meal. And then we can actually adopt some of those things in order to incorporate it into our cuisine.
So whether we're talking Mexican food, Caribbean, or any other cuisine, the business owners who come through the Continental Commissary Kitchen are proud of the food they serve. After a long day of cooking, I was proud to try it.
Are you ready then?
I'm ready.
Okay, look. So just grab one of these.
Okay.
This is pastelitos de guayaba from Puerto Rico.
Pastelillos. Did I say it right?
Pastelillitos. That's a debate in Puerto Rico, but I say pastelillitos.
Okay, I like
You
that.
just put the whole thing
Just
in your mouth.
put it all.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I like that.
It's okay. It's
I
part
like
of it.
I like that.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
That's really good. Y'all, I'm going to continue to eat these and everything else that we
That
got
is
up
right.
here in Mobile. I'm Christina J. Harris, WKRG News 5.